let's also consider that the best place for him might not be in Cleveland. I've said this many times and I'll say it again. This is only his starting point. He's a rookie. He's a kid, basically. So is Dylan Gabriel. So are all the rest when they come into the league. But as far as Shedeur is concerned, he's not an NFL player. Well, let me stop. Okay, before I get that. He is an NFL player. But he is not an NFL player of note right now by any circumstance whatsoever. And Cleveland is a good starting spot for him. He's going to go through a lot of crap, and he has already. He's going to go through a lot of downtimes. He's going to learn how to lose, which is pretty much what happens when you go to Cleveland in the last, 25, 30 years. You learn how to lose on a regular basis. Cleveland may not be the best place, and I'll say this much. I think Shedeur Sanders has the possibility to be a pretty good NFL quarterback, but not in Cleveland. Certainly not under Kevin Stefanski. I know, come on, two-time coach of the year, I get it. And everybody's going to say that, well, you don't just be two-time coach of the year and you're not any good. Somebody's not getting the job done there when you look at the personnel. Because here you take a team that basically relies on a retread in Joe Flacco to go ahead and try and get him back into the playoffs. That experiment fails. And what are you left with? Two rookies. You're left right now with Dylan Gabriel, who is another rookie, who was okay as a rookie. Had a couple of flashes here and there. But they had to go ahead and they had to move on to Shedeur Sanders because Gabriel got injured. Now they've got two rookie quarterbacks sitting there. They've got a season that pretty much is shot. Sure, they may go ahead and win a couple of games from here on out, but they're not going to contend, and they're going to have to look into 2026 right now. Is Shedeur Sanders the quarterback that will lead the Cleveland Browns back to the playoffs? Stop right there. Ask yourself that question. And if you come up with a yes at that point, okay, you're basing it on really not a great body of work at this point and not a lot of proof. You're basing it on flashes of potential brilliance that we see. And we're going to have to see more against San Francisco and more for the rest of the season. Because at this point, if you're going to give Shedeur the chance, and if he continues to be at least a serviceable quarterback, you have to let him go for the rest of the year. And then you have to go ahead and redo everything in the offseason. Because look, if you don't, then the Cleveland Browns are again looking at another time where they're going to wind up with a high draft pick and they're going to pick another quarterback. What the hell is that going to do? I mean, you're going to have two-year quarterbacks and a rookie quarterback, and that's how you're going to go ahead and stake your claim on potentially getting back in the playoff race? Nonsense. That's awful management.